All right, couple of tests and almost ready to go here. Bemidji and Crookston, number 3 seed versus the number 4 seed here in the district tournament in Red Lake Falls this morning, about 10:45 Central Time. We're about ready to go, and Crookston in the road. What color is it? It's like a dark brown and gold, I'd say. The Pirates, their nickname at the high school, I know. I'm assuming that the youth hockey follows the same nickname as what Bemidji does with the Jacks as well. So I'll be referring to them as the Pirates occasionally.
Hi,
hello.
Grandpa.
Oh, that was Tracy. Thanks, Trace. Saying hi, Grandpa. Yeah, we're about 20 seconds away to warm-up completion, and then off we go. Here, these teams split during the regular season. Crookston beat Bemidji in overtime in Bemidji. That was, oh gosh, back in November. Was not a good game for us too, and I know that we had a couple of kids out that were sick, and Thatcher Paczynski, one of our leading scorer, was out of that game, and then right before Christmas, I think it was the Saturday right before Christmas, we went over there and dominated. It was we just kind of took control of that game. I think it was a 7-3 final, something like that. And so Bemidji continues to play well like we have the first couple days in this district tournament, then jump out to an early lead, and hopefully we're playing for an afternoon bid versus Lake of the Woods, who beat Bagley in the other semifinal here on the one-game loss bracket. 14-1. Lake of the Woods beat Bagley. So that's who we would face. The team that beat us 2-1 on Friday night, should we be victorious over Crookston here this morning here. Lake of the Woods, good hockey team. There's quite a story behind what's been going on with that team at this tournament, and I'll fill you in a little bit later on should we play them this afternoon. That game time would be 3:15. So we're hoping for a couple games here today on the PQ Sports Network, and thanks so much for joining us from wherever you are. Here's the B1 hockey team coming together pretty well here. Really. Moving the puck up ice a little better out of their own zone. Looks like Jeffrey is getting the start in net for Bemidji. Jeffrey Everhart, and we'll see. The starting lineup has typically gone with the Garrison line to start things off here for Bemidji. Garrison with Paczynski and Williams. Seibel and Clay at the point for Bemidji. 17 minutes on the board, and here we go. And off the draw. Seibel's going to take this puck on the near side wall, go across the D, chipped ahead as Garrison goes after it. Crookston back out to center ice quickly. Clay, same side off the wall for Paczynski. He tries to gain the zone. Caught up there at the blue line as Crookston pushes it forward. And Seibel forced to come over to help out defensively, and he'll go into the corner here after the puck. Whips it around for Williams on the near side wall. Looks like he collects it, chips it ahead to Garrison, and Garrison comes away for Bemidji. Crossing the line and recollects the puck as he gains the zone here. Looking to get a shot towards the net. Bouncing puck. Williams in on the forecheck here. Garrison will follow as well into that near side corner. Knocked down. Crookston a chance to get it up and out of the zone here. Goes off the official's skates actually, and then stolen away by Grant. Still has it in a battle for the puck along the wall. A couple of Pirates in there, now 3 of them. Williams looks like he knocked one of them down. Gets it back to Garrison, has a chance, takes a shot. Blocker save off the post. Rebound. Williams on the side of the net. He's jamming at it. It comes loose here to the near side, trying to clear it back to the point. Gould's going to hold on. He's going to take a long shot here. It's going to bounce just wide. Goaltender lost his stick. Paczynski into the far corner. Looking to go back to the point, maybe shift it in behind. On a line change here, Bemidji, as Paczynski still has it. Behind the net, trying to drag it out. Halted there by Hendricks. He takes a shot high up over top of the net. Goaltender still without his stick. And now Crookston with a chance to clear. Right up the middle, almost kept in by Hendricks. And here's Thomas with it. Thomas down the left wing with some speed. Thomas into the middle and just a little too far for Hendricks as Crookston gets it back out to center. Clay off the bench almost intercepts that pass and across the blue line here, cutting wide. Is number 11's got to be their number 1 scorer, in my recollection. He got a couple of goals in both games that we played versus Crookston. Got some good hands. Here comes Hendricks, speaking of good hands, as he comes across the line. Got halted, lifted his stick, still has it, winning that puck battle. It's still loose, top of the zone eventually. Crookston player, number 11, getting back out to center ice, and Thomas is going to get it across the line, tries to get it in deep. They go in behind the net, D to D. Chance for Bryce to pinch up along the wall here, backhanded up to the top of the blue line, and eventually out to center ice, and Clay has got to retreat here. Bemidji, good jump. First couple of lines here for your Bemidji Lumberjack B1 Peewee hockey team, although there's a bad giveaway, top middle, long shot, that's steered away by Everhart into the corner, and the net comes off. Seibel was sliding back, I think, trying to, possibly intercept a pass or something, and just takes that near side post off, so we'll have a face off to the right side, or left, it should be the right side of the Jeffrey, that's where the puck was. 14:23 to go. Just a shot on net apiece here, although Bemidji's had the better puck possession here. Third lines for both teams now coming out. Kaiser on this line, Van Vink and Grant. And so Gould's going to come away with it out of his own zone, trying to headman that puck up to Owen. It gets through his skates, and off Bemidji goes here on the forecheck. Crookston in behind their own net. Graham trying to lift the stick here along the wall. Van Vink and now Gould both had a chance at it. Squirts out to center. Kaiser goes off the wall trying to recollect that puck, but it's Crookston at center. Bounces around. Little blue line to blue line action here. And right in front of the Bemidji bench is the defenseman Lossing. Skates. Owen Graham again. Lossing with it. To Grand again, and he slows down, throws it towards the net. It'll be thrown back out to center ice, and Clay's got to skate after it. Clay behind the net. Far side for Grand again. Grand trying to kick that puck forward. Van Vink just fanned on that pass up the middle. Trying to recollect it here, bouncing around a little bit, eventually gains the zone. Crookston in deep. Boy, they had a guy sneaking behind the defense. Seibel's got it, though. He'll give it over to Kaiser here on the near side wall, who throws it back out to center ice, and Bemidji in the midst of a line change as Pachinski is out there. Clay steps in front of that pass, and now a little 2-on-2. He's got Joey Van Vink with him. He'll go to the net. Clay takes a shot into the far corner. After the puck, it'll be Van Vink. Garrison now here along the wall, still trying to keep it in. Nice move by the defenseman for Crookston, now skating well down the right wing. Pachinski knocks him down off the wall, and Van Vink to the middle. Over to Garrison. Garrison's got a break here, scores! Beautiful shot! Just above the pad, below the glove, and Bemidji takes a 1-0 lead. How about that? Joey Van Vink ends up getting an assist from the bench. I love that when that happens. He kind of nudged that puck up to Garrison, headed to the bench. He was changing with Williams and was literally on the bench when that puck went in, picks up the assist there. So Garrison line stays out there. Williams off the draw to the near side wall, trying to chip around his man. That's intercepted. Gould, bouncing puck goes free for Crookston here into the middle. Lossing knocking a man down along the far side wall. Tries to, ooh, there's a good hit along the wall. Officials are letting things go here, and that has been dangerous at this tournament at times. Here's Williams holding the puck at the blue line. He's got Garrison into the middle. Tries to shake shot at the net. Bounces up over top of him. Over to Garrison. Scores! Williams to Garrison. 2-0 Bemidji. Great start. Couple of goals for this top line. Get pucks to the net, bouncing around. Grant ended up chipping it over top of the shoulder of the goaltender, and he didn't have much of a chance at all. I mean, it was just laying there for Alex. So how about that? A couple of goals right away for Alex Garrison, and Bemidji with a 2-0 lead. Seibel along the wall. God, I'm stuffy today, so bear with me. Fighting off cold here again. It's Thomas in behind the net, throws it out in front off his skate. It's going to squirt out for Seibel into the corner. Crookston high off the glass here to the near side. Seibel takes a quick shot on net, and the goaltender right on it. Goaltender Parker Broughton. It's pretty quick. couple tough shots to handle here early on for him, though. 4-1 the shots on net in favor of Bemidji, and a couple have already got by Broughton here early on. Thomas tried to chip it ahead to Hendricks, and Thomas at the hash mark just throws it in behind the net. Sherwood tries to go back to the point off a skate of a Pirate. Now back at the line, going to dump that in to the near side wall. Seibel high over the glass. Over the net, rather, off the glass, and it'll be Sherwood again. More good puck control from this line. And Bemidji. Thomas trying to lean into a defender after the puck. It'll go to the near side corner off the wall. Seibel tries to keep it in. Just gets by him. And Clay settling down the puck, taking it in behind his own net, and he'll give it to Sherwood. Gets through him, though, back out to center. It's going to roll. Crookston, rink wide here to the near side. Into to the middle, picked up again by Sherwood, who backhands it rather towards the Bemidji bench. Over to Clay off the top of a stick there, and now Seibel with it, skating away here for Bemidji. Down the left wing, cuts in deep, this defenseman. One of our more defensive style defensemen, but Logan, well, he picks his spots to carry the puck in and does it smartly, I think. It's Thomas coming across the line. He'll drop it back here for Hendricks. Weaving in and out, goes to the outside. Knocked off the puck, and Crookston will come away with it. Puck into the middle, off some skates. Lossing going to turn with it in behind his own net. Jackson. A couple nice moves, actually. Got the caught an edge or stepped on the stick there of the forechecker from Crookston. Lossing goes far side for Kaiser. Sentiment coming back in, gives him an option. Well done. Back out to center ice it goes. Lossing off the wall. Grand is stretched out. Now Van Vink's going to pick up the loose puck. Has a little room down this left side. Looks across for Grand. Takes his shot off a stick over top of everything. And we'll have a face-off inside the Crookston zone. So a good start for Bemidji here. 9:23 to go. Opening period of this third place bracket is what we're in, basically. So it's a semifinal. Lake of the Woods already won the previous game here over Bagley. So should Bemidji win, we'll play Lake of the Woods again here this afternoon at 3 o'clock. That's the deal, or 3:15. For a chance to go to regionals. Oh, swiped at that puck. Seibel then ended up falling on the puck there with his left skate. And Crookston's going to come away with it here. Nice poke check here from Clay as the puck rolls into the corner. Clay still battling after it and wins it over a couple of guys. Well done. Off the wall to Grand. Chips it up to center ice. Crookston again there. Turning back with it. Across the blue line, cutting wide. Long shot coming and easily handled by Everhart. Second shot in the contest here for Crookston. Carden Hunt Arena up in Red Lake Falls. We've had fog warnings from the National Weather Service the last couple of days, and we had that freezing fog last night, and it just got more beautiful the closer you got to Red Lake Falls in the trees. Just this frozen white. It was incredible. What a beautiful drive this morning over here. Garrison in his skates up to Williams through him, and that's going to be an icing call against Bemidji here. A little too much mustard on that zip, right? All good. Face off back to the left side of Everhart. So Paczynski, Garrison, and Williams out there. Lossing and Gould for Bemidji. I believe this is Crookston's top offensive line as well, with number 11 out there. His last name, Fee. As the puck goes off the wall again for Williams, bounces back. It's beyond the blue line. That's offside, yeah. And you can tell even on your television screen how faint the lines have become throughout the season here at Carden Hunt Arena. It is tough on those close calls at the line to tell exactly how sharp that blue line is. It's fudgy. I guess it's the best way to describe it for me. It's Thatcher coming in across the line, and he gets poked off the puck, and circling back the other way for Crookston. Crookston down the left wing, long dump in, and Everhart's going to cover that one up while the face-off again to his right side. Personnel's going to stay the same for Bemidji. Crookston makes a line change. Halfway through this first period. off the draw, Paczynski off the wall. Out at center, gets through. Paczynski, line change here for the D. Clay comes out of the box, the puck's right on him. He just decides to go off behind the net. Here with that puck, it's loose here, side of the net, out in front too, bounces off some skates and back up to the top of the line. Left D, long shot coming off some legs. Williams going to take that rebound, and he'll take it into the middle, gives it up to Garrison. Garrison tries to get it in deep. That's intercepted. Now a break the other way for Crookston, but some good back checking here from Paczynski. Diving play to knock that puck off his man, and Garrison's going to come away with a 3-on-1 Bemidji as they come across the line. To the middle. Garrison going to take the shot right on. Knocked down in the near side corner. Seibold comes in to punch it back in, and behind the net it's going to roll. Paczynski is there. Thomas with it. Keeps it in the corner. Tries to go behind the net for Paczynski. He'll get the puck back on his stick to Clay at the point. Long shot and glove down. $6:58 to go here in this first period of play. Hendricks line comes out. That's Thomas and Sherwood with him. Seibold and Clay at the point for Bemidji. Seibold with it, backhands it in, and they're going to blow offside. Well, ref on the near side called it. The ref on the far side was waving off the offside. Again, speaks to the faintness of the lines here. It's Hendricks on the draw and with the win, trying to get it back on his blade. It'll be Thomas shoving it up to Hendricks here, over to Sherwood. Sherwood off the wall, trying to chip it in deep off the skate, it looked like, of the winger along the wall. And host of players, 3 from Crookston, 2 from Bemidji on the puck in the corner. Who's going to win the battle? It's almost Sherwood. Yeah, he did for the moment. Back onto the Crookston stick, and eventually squirts out for Bemidji. Thomas trying to keep it in, but Crookston at the top of their own blue line. They come away with the puck here. Long shot coming from 11. Oh boy, way long shot, went off a skate and wide. Sherwood trying to goes off the wall. Caught there for the moment, back to the point. Off a stick again to the middle. Seibold behind the net. And back to the top of the zone. Good stick for Thomas getting on that defenseman, although Crookston here with some pressure offensively. 7-3 shots on net in favor of Bemidji right now. They throw it up short side, trying to roof it off the post. It's going to squirt free. Seibold is going to pick it up for Bemidji. He goes rink wide. Nice pass over to Sherwood. To Thomas now on the left wing. Long shot. Missing blocker low here to the far side. It'll be Hendricks picking up the puck. Hendricks back to Gould. Gould, man fronted him and intercepted by Crookston. Back out to center ice they go. Gould throwing it forward. Thomas along the wall, trying to keep it in, and does for the moment. Long shift for these guys here as Thomas tries to go short side here out to Hendricks. And he'll be picked up by Crookston down the right wing and gets around his man. Yeah, beat Gould on the outside break coming. Save made by Everhart. Nice play. Hendricks forced to just dump it down ice. I think he tried to hit the goaltender there, but it's going to be an icing call. And yeah, long shift and start to get those dead legs. And suddenly, Crookston had a good scoring chance at 2-on-0 down low. Everhart comes up with a big save. So face off to the right side of Jeffrey here. Kaiser line comes out. That's Grand and Van Vink along with Clay and Seibold at the point, and Clay with a nice pass over to Joey. He gets it across off the skate of Grand, onside, kicked into the corner, going hard down there on the forecheck along the wall. There's Kaiser with it, and couldn't quite angle that puck in. Oh, Joey almost kept it in here, still battling along the near side wall, trying to punch it ahead. Squirts free for Kaiser here out at center. Handling the puck, trying to shove it forward, and eventually Grant trying to kick up. Top of the blue line. And it's going to be offside. Oh boy, they wave that off. Rebound, scores. You can roll back that one on YouTube if you like. I thought it was offside. and clearly offside, but Crookston makes it a 2-1 hockey game. 4:05 to go here in the first. Kaiser. On the face-off, gets it back to Seibel. Off of Clay. Now Seibel in after it on the backhand, trying to get it up and out. Clay. Good pinch of the line for Crookston, at least for the moment, and eventually Van Vink with it here at center. Trying to go rink wide as they enter the zone. Crookston to the middle. Kaiser now over to Clay. Clay's going to cut wide, trying to get himself a shot on net, but knocked away from him, and away goes Crookston. 11, toe drag, moves completely around his man, walks right in and scores. I mentioned number 11, he can dance, not a ton of speed, but he can sure dance with the puck, and he sure sucked our defense to the outside and walked around the goaltender to make it a 2-2 game with 3:28 to go. Bemidji makes the line change. Garrison line comes out. Garrison on the draw to Gould. To Pachinski. Pachinski off the wall, skating well down that right side. Ton of speed, too. He's got Williams out in front, tries to get it across to him. There's Grant, chipping it up, right into the goaltender's glove. Back to the point. Gould now. Garrison's going to take that long shot, bounces off some legs, swiped down. Williams got a piece of it. Now Pachinski in the offensive zone, Lossing back into the corner. Pachinski got a chance to wrap here. Oh, throws it right through the top of the crease. Nobody able to touch up that puck here. Lossing's going to lose it as Crookston gets it back out to center. And now Gould with it. Crookston's going to pick up that puck. Trying to get it in deep. Pachinski is back there. Goes off the wall, they'll give it away. Scoring chance coming here for Crookston. Can't get the shot off. Good stick work. Lossing back to the point. Long one coming. That one goes wide. Here to the near side wall. Now this line's a little gassed here for Bemidji, caught in their own end. 2:20 to go. First period of play. We are tied at 2 off the wall for Lossing. Over to Garrison. That's going to be offside. And the Hendricks line will be coming out here for Bemidji with 2:12 to go. So a good start to that shift. Some scoring chances down there. I don't know if they really got a good quality puck to the net, but shots on net, 8-7. So close hockey game here. Uh-oh, dangerous puck. Just got away from Everhart. Ooh. Clay. It's off the wall. Sherwood. Through him to the side of the net. Seibel way up to Sherwood, and Sherwood comes away with it at center, cuts, weaving in and out, throws it towards the goaltender, sticked away into the far corner. Crookston skating away with it. Seibel off the wall. Logan back with it here on the near side. Through Thomas and Hendricks. Go D to D. Crookston certainly playing with a little more confidence now, right? And puck control as Levin's got it again. Takes a shot. Everhart knocks that one down, covers it up with a minute 16 to go here in this first period of play. Tied at 2. We will be flooding after the first period of play, I understand. Same as we've done the last couple of games. And Gould along the wall. Crookston wins the battle for the puck. Here's 11 again. Slides it across. Oh, and wide open in front. They just missed that. Could have taken the lead easily there, but couldn't connect. Grand way down ice. And Crookston just kind of gives up the puck there. Gould behind his net, fires it all the way around here for Grand. Grand backs it up, just gets enough of it. He's going to recollect that puck himself out at center and keep going down this left wing. Grand to the corner. Tries to backhand it out in front. Lossing's going to step in on the play here. Has it on his backhand. Twirls. A little checkup on the skate there as he knocks it into the corner. Kaiser's going to chase that down. Grant's going to pick it up as well. We have a holding call. Maybe both of them are going to go. Yeah, not a bad call by the officials. Both Lossing and Crookston player, number 18, that's Enright, kind of holding each other along the wall, not really moving, and the ref had enough. We'll stay 5-on-5 here. Although Crookston needs to get another guy out there. Here he comes. Kaiser line out there on the draw. Wins it, back to Clay. He'll just fire it into the corner. Put up 25 seconds to go. In this first period of play, Grand over to Kaiser, coming off the wall. Caden takes his shot. Oh, a dangerous one, too, off the side of the net. It'll be Grand into the corner, battling after the puck. Eventually, Crookston out and away with it. Goes rink wide. Long shot coming. That goes off the top of the glass off of Van Vink. At center, trying to chip forward. This is going to dump the puck in, and that'll do it. After one period of play, we are tied at 2. Shots on net, they say, are 8-8. Bemidji had the better of the play to begin with, and Crookston certainly answered. Tied at 2 after 1. Taking a break, back in about 15 minutes on the PQ Sports Network. It's a little chillier in here tonight, or this afternoon, or this morning, depending on where you're at. I guess I just put the headphones back on. I'm like, ooh, these are cold. Here we go. 2-2. Lossing here, you kind of see him heading over to the penalty box. Coincidentals, he is serving. He'll be back out. We're pretty close to the next whistle here. And face off from Garrison. Williams takes it and still has it along the wall. Gives it out in front. Paczynski swipes at it. Goes right through him. It'll be Garrison here on the near side wall. Battling for the puck. Back to the point. Clay touches up. Penalty on a slash. Probably Paczynski, who I think leads the team in penalty minutes, heads to the box for Bemidji. And we are opening up the period here on the PK. So Garrison and Williams stay out there. Clay and Seibel at the point. Crookston counters with their best line. And it'll be Clay into to the corner here on the far side. Seibel trying to nudge it up to Williams. 7 taking the quick shot. 11's the dangerous one here for Crookston. Good poke check here. Backhand try. That one off the jersey of Seibel. I think it kind of stung him a little bit in the back too. 11 again with a shot off some more legs on the short side, right through the top of the crease. Williams eventually with it here is going to carry the puck for as long as he can. He'll get to center and dump it in. No, bounces off the jersey of a player. Grant stays on the puck into the corner, takes a little shot towards the net. Hey, we'll take a face-off down there. Minute 26 remaining in the power play here for Crookston. Hendricks and Sherwood come out. Along the wall and knocked down, trying to punch it up. Good poke check there from Sherwood. That's center ice. Stolen away again by Crookston as they take a long shot. That one goes off the knob of the stick. Something came off of Everhart's equipment here. Here's 11, still has it, takes a shot over top of the net. Crookston again on the power play, back into the middle. 11 taking a little backhand try and busted free. It'll be Hendricks and Sherwood. Short-handed. Oh, one hand on the stick, got it lifted. Back the other way. Here comes Crookston to the middle. Now 12 taking a shot. Everhart with the short side save, and Hendricks. Oh, got his stick lifted again, and eventually a pass from Crookston. Trying to hit the D-man, goes all the way down ice. Sherwood's going to battle after to the puck here, and it'll be Crookston banging it up. Oh, slashing call here. Crookston defenseman He was a little frustrated with Sherwood, and took a selfish penalty there too on the stick, slashing it out of his hands. And that'll negate the power play. We go 4-on-4, and in 30 seconds, Baczynski's going to come out of the box. Bemidji will have a power play for 90 seconds or less. So 15-16 to go. Second period of play. And we're tied at 2. Grant. Off the draw, Crookston with some good footwork here. Coming down ice, kind of tripped on himself as Clay's going to pick up the loose puck here. He cuts wide all the way in on the backhand. Looking to go back to the point. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas fans on that shot, gets it right back to Clay in the corner. Again, 12 seconds remain. Baczynski comes out. Power play will start for Bemidji as Clay, defenseman now still with it in behind the net. And hey, Miles is comfortable back there. He's got probably the leading scorer defensively for Bemidji there, number 25. Back across the ice, and a break here for Crookston. Some speed from Seibel's going to knock that puck away. Well done. Baczynski out of the box. Power play here for Bemidji. Grand to the middle. Baczynski trying to drag it up. He's going to poke it ahead. Minute 15 remaining. Power play time. Baczynski into the corner. Gets it back to Clay. Long shot coming. Hard one, misses wide. Back to the top of the line. It'll be Gould taking a shot from the short side. It's loose here for Grant on the doorstep, trying to go backhand. Never got a good piece of it. He's going to swipe it around for Gould. Hops over his stick at the blue line, and he'll have to chase it back down in his own zone. Forechecker here for Crookston, hassling. A little bit of hooking, just enough not to get a penalty. And eventually, Gould on the backhand tries to lift it up and out. Knocked ahead by Thomas on the backhand over to Van Vink at the blue line. And Grand through him back out to center ice. 30 seconds in the man advantage. And Lossing pass it in his own zone. Twirls away. Thomas into some skates. He'll collect that puck. Back checker right on. Well, Thomas will knock that. He's below the goal line here for Bemidji. Unable to really set things up, though. Back out to the top of the zone. Lossing's going to step into one and walks around a couple of guys here. Scott Van Vink out in front. Lossing does a twirl, waits for more help. It'll be Thomas taking a long shot off the leg. Block shot, and that's a real stinger for the forward of Crookston. We're all even now. Baczynski's going to come away with it, and he's going to go into the corner. Waiting there. He's got a man out in front. Couldn't get him the puck. Along the wall, Williams goes back to the point here for Seibel. He's got some room. He's going to step in. Takes a shot. Just misses their glove side. Clay back to the point. Tried to get it back to Seibel. Goes off the stick of Van Vink, actually. And Crookston's going to ice the puck. Face-off coming back the other end. And the Garrison line's going to come out here for Bemidji. 12:46 to go. We are tied at 2. Garrison with some help. Williams going to pick up that puck in the corner. Got a man in front. Got a couple of guys banging at it. Garrison couldn't get that puck towards the net, and away comes Crookston skating well. Down the left wing, long shot steered away. Everhard in behind the net. Seibel along the wall here to the near side. Back to the point. Long shot coming. Oh, off a stick, and eventually up to Garrison in the middle. Steps around the guy, recollects here, long shot coming, bounces off the leg of a defender. It'll be Clay throwing it right back out front. Oh, and Alex was right there, never did get to him though. Clay again trying to get Williams in front, scores! Buries it, 5-hole. Bemidji takes the lead. How about that pass from Miles Clay? Oh, sweet hockey. Head up, look for a man. And Bemidji takes a 3-2 lead with a Williams goal. Bemidji's going to keep the Garrison line out here. While I take a sip of water, bear with me here. It's Gould back in his own hand, kind of backhanding it around. Short side going to pop out on that post. It is covered up. A little extra pushing and shoving there. Close game. You're always worried about those after whistle penalties. If they're coincidentals, it's one thing, right? But certainly don't want to get caught with shenanigans after a whistle here and causing your team to be shorthanded, right? It'll be Crookston here in the near side corner, still battling with it. Paczynski off the wall. He'll skate in after it. Some good speed defender for Crookston going into the corner here. Paczynski wins that battle. He backs it into the corner. Grant's going to chase that down. Still has it, tries to throw it out in front. Goes off a skate, actually, to the top of the zone. Crookston comes away with it, intercepted. Garrison back with it. Just onside was Paczynski. Good hustle here. That angle shot. Well, that was dangerous, too. The goaltender, I lost track of that a little bit. That's a dark corner over there. As you can see, even on the screen, it looks that dark. Penalty coming up here for Bemidji, and Lossing is going to pick up his second penalty of the morning. And Crookston's going to go on the power play. As I was watching the puck up at center ice, that happened down to my right. I believe it was a body check, Pat? A tripping call along the wall. Tripping call along the wall. So Bemidji on the penalty kill. It'll be Hendricks out here with Thomas, and Boston does a good job winning the draw. Tries to rifle it around. It'll be 11, though, throwing it towards the net. Nice pad save made by Eberhardt. Hendricks with it, lifts it, and tries to get it out. 11 steps into it here, takes another shot. That one just goes wide here in the near side corner. This is Crookston's top line out there right now. They'll throw it out in front over top of everybody, including Eberhardt to the far wall. Poked ahead by Crookston. Chance for Seibel to wire it. He does. He goes off the stick of Crookston, too. Beautiful, and it's going to go down the length of the ice. 30 seconds gone by, the Lossing penalty. Off the wall. It'll be Hendricks. Gets knocked down from behind. Boy, I mean, it's a clear knockdown from behind, and the officials just let that one go. Crookston's going to ice the puck here, though. There's a gift. 10:20 to go here, second period of play. And a 3-2 lead, Bemidji. Sherwood is out now with Grand on the penalty kill here for Bemidji. Kaiser moves back to the point. Just like yesterday, if there's a defender in the box, Caden has kind of become that fifth defender as the third line center. Comes back and does a good job back there too. It's Grand at the blue line, just trying to dump it in the opposite corner. That's picked off by Crookston, and away they go through center. 40 seconds of power play time. Good streaking player down the right wing takes a shot. Eberhardt rebound, laying there. Back to the point it comes. Long shot. That one goes off the helmet of the player for Crookston, and Grant's going to come away with it. Nice pass reception there through center ice as he backhands it deep into the corner. Still has it. He's going to go back to Kaiser. Kaiser just trying to get it across on the backhand, intercepted, and away goes Crookston. One player, three Bemidji Lumberjacks coming back. He'll drag it in the corner, throws it out in front, back to the point. Long shot coming, steered away by Eberhardt over top of the glass with 9:22 to go in the second period. And 6 seconds remains in the power play try here for Crookston. Lossing defenseman will be coming out. And let's see, it's Williams and Paczynski coming out. And Van Vink. So Lossing's going to go. Be Van Vink. Yeah, Williams up front. Seibel round to the near side. Van Vink trying to pinch that puck along the wall. Now Clay's got it. Lossing out of the box. Power plays over. Almost had a break. Did they touch that puck? No, they didn't. Icing call. And Bemidji will reset their line here. The Garrison line comes out. Coming up on the midway part of this game, 17-minute periods, 3 17s. Carton, Hunt Arena, and Red Lake Falls. One coffee shop, 2 bar town. That's what it is. And they will be busy with everybody in town on lunch. Oh, there's a break in front. Still loose in the high slot and eventually knocked away. No, not completely, off the wall into the corner here. Clay's going to bang it around to the top. Gets over top of the stick at the point. Oh, that's a break for Bemidji too, as Eberhardt had lost his stick. He didn't recollect it though. Boy, he had time, I thought. Long shot coming off a skate. He picked up here by Paczynski, trying to get it up to Williams, though right in front of a defender as Crookston Comes across the line. They've got Romeo wide open in the middle. Save made here by Everhart into the corner. Still loose. Side of the net. To the corner. Back to the point here. Long shot coming. And eventually Seibel's going to take the puck. He backs it up. Gives it up to Crookston there. Side of the net over top high over the net. And this line rarely has been caught in their own zone like that. But they are now. Garrison. Along the wall, battling after the puck. Here, Clay's going to come in and pick it up. It's Clay and Williams in. Williams again takes a shot, scores! Oh, good, hard, low shot! After spending most of that shift in their own zone, Clay again finds Williams out front. 4-2, Bemidji. That was a fun one. Now, keeping the pedal to the metal is... we got to do. That's a nice play by Miles again. Kind of made a move around his man at the top of the blue line, and Grant was open on the left side and a good hard shot. Lossing into the corner. Sorry, folks. I take a break for coughing a little bit here too. 7.5 to go here in this second period here. Along the wall, hops over Lossing's stick. Crookston, some nice stick handling too here from 19 as he comes down ice. Eventually knocked away though. Too many bodies to get through. Hendricks, dangerous puck now. Grand thought about, wait, am I going to get that puck to Thomas? But a little too far. It's going to be an icing call. 4-2 lead here for Bemidji, although shots on net, I don't know, I feel like they've missed a couple of Bemidji's here in this second period of play. They say 17-10 in favor of Crookston. Doesn't feel like that, but nonetheless, it's where it matters. 4-2 on the scoreboard, Bemidji out in front. Kaiser off the draw. Still in some skates here. Caden to the corner for Seibel. Seibel trying to swipe it up and off a stick of Grand. Crookston back to the top of their own zone here. Coming across the line, long shot off a skate. To the corner, Seibel again here with it. Nope, fanned on it. Short side shot here off the side of the net. Actually, Seibel's going to recollect. Off the wall for Thomas. And away goes Clay. Crosses the line. Got some more room. Takes a shot this time. Blocker save. Van Vig backhands it out in front. That was a smart play. Darn near connected with Grand, too. As Crookston will headman that puck up to number 3 into the middle. And Kaiser gets back here on the back check. Swiped away by Grand. And Clay's going to take it along the wall. To the middle, though. That's intercepted. 11. He's got a dangerous shot. Off the post. Blocker side. Back to the point again. Here, Crookston fronting. Is Grand. Eventually it'll be Miles backhanding it all the way down ice, and an icing call against Bemidji. They need a line change. That it's going to be Garrison's line coming back out here. 6:08 to go here in the second, and a 2-goal lead. It'll be Paczynski coming across the line here. He's got Garrison going to the net. Has some room. Slides. He tried to slide it out in front and didn't get all of what he wanted across the net. Here's Lossing coming in, though. It takes a shot into the corner. Williams will pick this one up. Goes back to the point. Right on to Lossing. Takes another shot. That one just misses wide on the glove side. Back here's the far side wall, rather. They go rink wide. And eventually Paczynski's going to try to chase this one down. And he comes back in onside off the wall. Got a couple guys in front. Oh boy, he had Williams well alone in front too. He takes the shot, misses to the near side. Long one here from Gould. Rebound in front. Garrison's right there looking for the trick. He's got Williams out in front. Tried to hit him. Excuse me, my voice is going on me here today. Sorry about that, folks. It's Paczynski along the wall. Garrison's there. Battle, you have as good a view as I do as to where that puck is right now. It'll be up at Paczynski now. Garrison trying to take a shot off a skate. along the wall. This line has scored all 4 goals for Bemidji. It'll be Pachinski going back to the point. Oh, just swiped at it and missed. Back out to center ice and all the way down. And that will be an icing call here against Crookston. And Bemidji will change up. The Hendricks line will be coming out. A face off in the offensive zone. So face off to the right side of the Crookston goaltender. Back to Seibel. Long shot. Redirected off the side of the net. Thomas in after it. Now Hendricks gets it out to Sherwood. Takes a shot. Glove down. Nice save. Crookston goaltender with his glove high. Exactly where it should be. On the short side. 4.5 to go in this second period of play. Long shot all the way down ice. Short side. It's going to be dangerous puck too. Everhart got back over there too, and either Clay or Hendricks got a piece of that puck on that short side, prevented it going towards the net. Here's a break though. Nuts blocker saved by Everhart into the corner. Good scoring chance there again for Crookston. Pinned up along the wall as Sherwood, Hendricks, and Clay are all in the corner. Quite the scrum. Maybe you can see the puck. I can't. It's going to squirt free. Here's the danger. It goes right to the dangerous guy in front, right? 11 for Crookston. He never got the puck to the net. Good speed here from Thomas as he goes down the wing with some urgency into the corner. Has it on the backhand. Looks to go back to the point. Nothing there. Still has it. Throws it out in front right there for Sherwood. Bryce goes back to the point here. Lossing going to get around his man. Couple now over to Sherwood again. Sherwood to the corner. Trying to go back to Lossing at the point, and Thomas intercepts a clearing pass in the middle for Hendricks. Now Thomas on the backhand. Hendricks trying to get in on the puck. Boston ends up stealing that away. A little toe drag. Tries to go to the net. It'll be picked up here in their own zone and all the way down ice for 7. For Crookston. He just couldn't collect the puck. He's got some trailers though. 3-on-2. Long shot coming. Missing. Blocker side high. Knocked away and back into their own zone for Lossing. Behind the net. Out in front. Right there. Scores. 12 for Crookston. Makes it 4-3. Now line got caught in a long shift. And chasing it around in their own zone a little bit too. And yeah, you got to watch that top line there. 11 and 12 can shoot the puck. Buried it there. Couple knife saves for Everhart. That's a tough one though. Top shelf glove. Kaiser line comes out for Bemidji. 2:47 to go. And Crookston now. Kaiser trying to chip it ahead. Caden down the wing. Tries to throw it to the middle. Kaiser looks back to the point. Nothing there. Still has it. Caden trying to slide it across the goal mouth. It'll be Van Vink trying to back it to the point. Seibel tries to settle the puck. He'll take a long shot. Bounces off some legs. And Clay comes down from the point to play it. Miles. Piece of it. Gets it over to Caden too. Got a man out in front. Couldn't get him the puck. Well, that was a body check in the corner too on Clay. Such inexperienced officials here this weekend. Crookston down the left wing. Long shot. Glove down by Everhart. And we'll have a face-off inside the Bemidji zone. The Garrison line's going to come out here for Bemidji now. We will not have a flood after the second period of play, so stay with us. It'll be about a 2-minute break. And we'll get the third underway. Got a gal's Stanley mug down to the left of me here. She must have dropped that 4 times already. Crookston mob. Short side shot. Stick right on the ice. Well done. Everhart covers that one up quickly. A little extra pushing and shoving here. 1:48 to go in this second period. Face off in their own zone. Garrison's on the drop, and he'll win it back to Gould. Garrison with it. Oh, a little stick handling as Ozzie gets it along the near side wall. And looks like, is it Alex? He's coming away with it here too. Alex across the left side. He'll go down the left wing. Short side shot. That one blockered into the corner, right back to Alex battling after it. Long for Gould, back up the top of the zone. Takes a shot towards the net, looking for a rebound, but right into the crest of the goaltender. And Crookston has their numbers on their front of their jersey as well as their back, kind of like a football team almost. Crookston with it off the face-off here. Pachinski on that near side. Cuts back to the middle. Just squirted free. And the Garrison here on the hash mark waiting. Still has it behind the net. Slips it out in front. Oh, right through everybody. Williams on it. He takes, turns, throws it across for Pachinski. Doesn't get through, though. Off a defender's skates and eventually coming down. Hey, from the point, Lawson keeps it in for the moment. Short side in. Couldn't get that puck to the net. Gould tries to pinch down. He'll keep it in for the moment. See if we can win the battle for this puck. Crookston eventually gets it out. Garrison, dangerous pass right for 14 as he comes away with it. Short side try. He's going to try to rope it. Not much room there. And Garrison's going to back it back out to center ice. And near the end of this shift for this Garrison line, 30 seconds to go in this second period of play, and into the middle. Gould with it, and it falls down as puck goes into the corner, and Garrison again, not much legs left here. We've got 20 seconds to milk this period out here as it gets to the top of the line. 12 with a chance to tie, rebound, covered up by Everhart. 12.8 to go, and Bemidji looking to make a line change here. Don't know if I think the coach is deciding to keep the Garrison line out here. 12 seconds to go in the period. It the older guys, a little stronger on the puck, some of them. And off the draw, Garrison. Short side shot that goes into the far corner. Williams just going to try to swelp it up and up. Like actually fanned on it. And the puck is still loose here. Clay then gets it out. And that's going to do it and exhaust the second period of play. 4-3. Your score. Again, just a quick 2-minute break. And we'll be back with the third here on the PQ Sports Network. All right, just about to start the third period of play here from Red Lake Falls, Minnesota. It is the third place semifinal game. Bemidji and Crookston. Whoever wins this will play Lake of the Woods, and then whoever wins that game will move on to the regional tournament. As Crookston with it, long shot. Oh, knocked away here. Sherwood's got it. He'll backhand that puck up to Thomas. He'll take it, gets it across the line on a little backhand pass, actually, to Hendrickson into the corner. Thomas still with it. Hendricks as well. And it'll be Crookston coming away with it at the line. 12, one of the goal scorers here. He comes in deep, throws it out in front. Dangerous puck through the top of the crease. Long shot coming from that point. That misses way wide. Seibel, a little too much out of his reach. It'll go into the corner. He'll have to chase it down there behind the net here for Crookston. Crookston, a little back and forth behind the net. Wraparound try, dangerous in the crease, and handled by Hendricks, and sliding it over to Sherwood. Got a 2-on-1, got a man in front. I know Bryce sees him. He'll stop, looks, takes a long shot, rebound there. Thomas, one hand on the stick. Into the corner. Bryce, looking back to the point. It goes to the other guy, but that was covered. Number 11, offside. Bemidji fires it back in. Gould. And face-off should come out. I can't remember if he was on which side of center was he. I think the face-off should be at center ice. Yeah, looks like the official's pointing that way. 15:49 to go. Third period of play. Bemidji with a 1-goal lead. And face-off right onto Grant's stick as he comes into the middle to his backhand, throws it out off the stick in behind the net. Kaiser, now Van Vink. Short side, and Kaiser's going to chase it down in the corner. Throws it out in front, off some Sticking of a defender, it looked like. Grant's going to get back to Lossing at the point. Steps around him, man tries to backhand it into the corner. Taken away by Crookston, and away they'll come with it. Woo! Little toe drag poke check by Lossing, and right back to Grant it goes. Owen crosses the line. Oh, knocked off the puck. Crookston back out to center, swiped away for the moment. Kaiser picking up that loose puck, and eventually Grant going to take it again. Long shot coming here from Owen, off the post and in! Oh, beautiful goal! Owen Grant steals the puck at the blue line, the perfect shot off the post. And a 2-goal lead again for Bemidji. That was a great shot. Great shot. That should be Owen Grant, I believe, unassisted. 2 minutes into this third period of play. Garrison line comes out. Bongo pass top middle, and eventually it's going to settle for Williams here. He comes down the left wing, looking to feed it to the middle, right to Garrison's got it. Oh, short side shot, nice arm save by the goaltender there. It's still loose. Pachinski battling on the crease. Williams kind of punching it free, and the goaltender has it. Pachinski underneath the pile along with one of the Crookston players, and I think Thatcher and Grant and Alex all had a touch of that puck there. Back to the point. Clay goes off the wall. He tried to chase it down himself. Oh, not a lot on that stick there as Clay's got it again on the backhand, trying to slip it down. Williams over to Pachinski. Oh, right off the heel of the blade. Now back to Clay. Shot on and covered by the goaltender. Oh, man, that was close. Down low. Look, good scoring chances. Kids are yelling at the clock operator to stop the clock. I don't know, if I'm Bemidji, I want that thing to just roll. That's okay with me. All kidding. It's a nice face-off win here for Garrison. Long shot right on the glove. Covered up quickly. Golden Lossing at the point again. The Garrison line up front, and Alex battling for that puck. Gets it over to Pachinski. He'll slide it over to Alex in front. Banging away at it. Oh, it just misses wide too. I think Pachinski got a piece of that here. Garrison in the corner, gets by him. Odd bounce off the wall there. The Zamboni doors are right there too. It must have hit odd stanchion or something. Here's a puck at the top of the blue line here is Pachinski, and now Williams gets it up to Thatcher. Tries to go off the wall, just not quite enough on it as Crookston comes across the line. Long shot coming, that goes into the corner. Off some skates and back to the point. Another long one coming, that goes off Jersey into the corner. And the swipe out in front, and Alex just tries to go to the top of the line and out. And it bounces around eventually into the near corner. As Crookston tries to throw it out in front, dangerous puck goes through. Yep. That was the case of that sure looked like end of the shift legs here for Bemidji in that line. And Crookston just throws it to the front of the net and gets under Everhart. And it's a 1-goal game again. Nothing's easy. 13-11 to go here. Third period of play. Hendricks. Off the wall. Oh, intercepted too by 11 again. This guy is shifty with the puck, and Clay eventually into the corner after it. Has a man out in front, wide open, scores. Tied at 5. Just like that, Crookston a couple plays down ice. And again, right along the ice. Little 2-on-1 down low. And they find it. Hendricks' line's going to stay out here. Clay. Over to Sherwood. To the middle for Thomas. Thomas almost broke free there too down the right wing. Long shot coming. Everhart's going to steer that in behind the net. Sherwood. Up to Hendricks. Along the wall, far side, and Boston tries to throw it out front. No, gets back to the point here for Sherwood. Going to take that shot. Glove save made. Crookston. And Kaiserline's going to come out here from Bemidji. 12:22 to go here, third period of play. Certainly has been, knock on wood, a more disciplined game than what we've seen here the first two, especially Friday night versus Lake of the Woods. Back to the point, Clay, fluttering puck, it bounces dangerously. Goaltender turns into a third baseman there almost to knock that puck down, and he covers it up. Kaiser on the draw to the middle, off the wall. Here they come. A little 2-on-1 developing here. Long shot, going to miss everything. Into the corner. Van Vink trying to get it up and off the wall. It'll be Clay to the middle. Kaiser's going to pick this one up. And Bemidji gains the zone. Kaiser, far side, long shot off a blocker. Goaltender here to the near side corner. And eventually out. Crookston skating well. A little 2-on-2 down ice. Be picked up by Ozzy here. Ozzy off the wall. The backhand back out to center it goes. 11:42 to go here. 12. He's got a goal already. Nice poke check there by Lossing. Grand going to step around his man. And Owen down the right side. Trying to push it up. Intercepted. Lossing not on side, so he circles back. Bemidji clears, and Ozzy going to get up here the near side wall for Van Vink. Looking across ice, nothing there. Still has it, goes back to the point. Now, intercepted, it looked like by the Pirate player, and then it'll go all the way back down. And Paczynski off the wall, gets intercepted there. Number 11's going to take it. He's got some room to shoot, scores! Yeah, he's nifty with the puck. He drops his shoulder and gets the goaltender to bite down and roofs it. That's kind of his MO, and he makes it a 6-5 hockey game with 11:01 to go here in this third period of play. 3 unanswered for Crookston. Garrison. Line comes out here. And Williams steals the puck. Grant coming in on his backhand to the forehand. Almost got through, knocked away into the corner. Got a man in front, tries to slip it back out. It goes right back to Grant off a defender. And he was battling along the wall, gets it to Garrison. Garrison over to Williams. He goes back to the point. Gould, take a long shot here. Bouncing in. Oh, went 5-hole. The goaltender closed down just enough. Extra pushing and shoving here for the Crookston player. Well, Paczynski was screening the goaltender in front. Yeah, that's playoff hockey. Bouncing bodies. Garrison line stays out here. Seibel and Clay back at the point for Bemidji. 10:37 to go in the third. And Bemidji trails by 1. Had a 5-3 lead here. Here's Williams in the corner. Bounce free for Garrison. Oh, stick just got away. Otherwise, Alex had a free trip to the front of the net there. It looked like it'll be Paczynski coming back on the back check here near side. And Alex is going to come away with it along with Williams. Clay, I think, trying to join the rush. Long shot coming here from Alex is going to miss into the corner. Paczynski will chase it down. Here he goes off his skate. Back to it, right? Throwing it out front. Williams got a piece of that guy, but 12's going to skate away down ice. 10 minutes to go. Crookston with the good head of steam down the left side, trying to back it out in front. Still loose, scores! All the momentum in favor of Crookston. 4 unanswered. 7-5. Henry Quinn going into net for Bemidji. Everhart throws his stick. Oh my goodness. Sherwood across the line. Picked up by Thomas here. Thomas along the wall. So Henry Quinn in net here for Bemidji, trying to calm the waters a little bit here for Bemidji. But Crookston again here, short side shot. They just keep coming in waves, getting pucks to the front of the net and banging it in. Crookston here again. Levin with that puck. He's pretty dangerous. It's Hendricks trying to feed a man. Oh, kind of fumbled a little bit here, and away comes 11 again. Goes top shelf, scores. Bemidji coughing the puck up, coming out of their own zone just too many times here in this third period. 8-5. Well, we'll see. See how to react. How Bemidji reacts here. Maybe a timeout coming for Bemidji. Not a bad idea. Bemidji takes a timeout. Hey, 9 minutes on the board. Certainly the Crookston goaltender is solvable. We put 5 by him. It's a matter of getting the momentum going the other way. Williams along the wall now. Garrison gains the zone. He'll get it in deep, chips it off, and chases it down in the corner. So urgency hockey for Bemidji right now. To the middle, and pass by Crookston misses, and that should be an icing call. And it is. Face off to the right side. Garrison on the draw. Right back to goal. Going to take the long shot off a stick. Well, that one just goes wide of Pachinski's stick, too. He goes off the wall, kicks it ahead into the corner. He goes in, dragging it behind the net, trying to throw it out in front. Just a little too far for Grant, and Ozzy's going to keep it in, though. Ozzy turns, takes a shot. It's going to be loose. Williams is going to pick this up, throws it towards it, kind of fanned on it, though, trying to throw that towards the net. And it'll be Lossing out at center, picking up the puck. And he's going to eventually go through. Williams, yeah. Lossing on the rush. Lossing loses the puck now. Crookston comes back down, scores. Floodgates have opened up. And it's a pretty tough situation here for Henry Quinn to come into a game with 10 minutes to go. And as he was cold on the bench. And Bemidji gives up a quality scoring chance there. And that's just a turnover at center ice. Kaiser comes out, Kaiser line with 8 minutes to go. Certainly seems like a long time ago that Owen Grand made it 5-3 in favor of Bemidji here in this third period. It's Kaiser coming across the line. Oh, knocked off the puck. Swiped down a couple of times. And across the line. Grand into the corner. Backhands it up along the wall. Kaiser, now it'll be Clay skating with it for Bemidji. He's going to go off the wall and chase it himself. Some good speed. He's got Van Vink out in front, looking for the puck and just can't slide it out in front. Along the near side corner. Van Vink with it. Now Clay gets it back to Seibel at the point. Seibel's going to take the shot. That'll be gloved down. Crookston goaltender's got it. 7:07 to go. Now Crookston, they've made good on their chances around the goal mouth. Bemidji pressing a little bit. And turnovers have caught up with them. Hendricks on the drop. Be Thomas off the wall here. Seibel trying to keep it in. It'll be Crookston again coming away with it. Knocked off the puck and eventually back to Hendricks for Thomas. Gain the line with the onside. I guess so. Here, short side is Boston goes after it along with Thomas along the wall. Crookston, they're just oozing the confidence right now, aren't they? And have been for the last 7-8 minutes of this game. Bemidji trying to battle. Get one and see what happens, right? It's Hendricks along the wall too. Crookston. Pirates coming away with it. Far side, trying to toe drag around Seibel. He's got it. Going to take the shot right on. Nice save. Rebound. Twisted around. Quinn looking after the puck. It'll be picked up by Hendricks again and steps around his man. Eventually, penalty call here coming up against Crookston. Quinn leaving for an extra attacker, but touched up by the Pirates, and Bemidji goes on the power play. They'll bring the Garrison line out here. They're due up next on the man advantage here. It's kind of a stick-on-stick play. That was a tough call. That was a tough call against Crookston. It was. Bemidji's not going to turn it down now, though. 6:09 to go. Off the draw, Williams back to Gould. Gould's going to take a long shot. That'll be almost gloved down. Ticked into the corner as Paczynski goes back to Lossing. Throws it right back to Paczynski in the corner. Paczynski, the far side. Tries to go back to the point here. Gould, right off the man that was fronting him. Tries to shoot through him. And Ozzie lifted his shoulder. Is going to get a body checking call here. Yeah. I know Grant is hurt in the corner there. Some guys banging around with number 7. Not sure what happened exactly there, but it'll be 4-on-4. Bemidji deciding to leave Thatcher, Williams, and Garrison, the forwards, out there. And it'll be Lossing, the fenceman, going off the wall. So we're 4-on-4. Excuse me. As Lossing had a piece of it, look, trying to get it up the wall and out. And behind the net will be Paczynski now with it. Paczynski, off a leg. Dangerous here for Garrison, who's playing some defense in front of the net, obviously, as Williams is going to come away with it. He tries to get it into the middle. That goes off a stick, and Crookston off the wall. Paczynski's going to take a body checking call here, diving after the player that was dumping that puck in. And we're coming apart at the seams here a little bit. 5:07 to go here, third period, and Bemidji trailing by 4. So 4-on-3 advantage for Crookston. Clay off the wall. Still got to think offense. Even if you're down 4-on-3 here, a little pond hockey out here. Short side shot. Quinn with the save here. It's laying there, lifted stick from 11. Got away from Seibel. He'll get it back on his blade. He goes back down low, gets it out in front again. Top shelf, and Seibel's stick just got in the way of that one. That's lift over top of the glass behind the net. Grand and Clay and Seibel. Face-off win here for Crookston, and we'll go through everybody. So Clay's in a foot race after the puck, and he's going to get there, wins the battle. Short side, tries to drag it out in front. Just knocked away. Good poke check here from Crookston. Again, 4-on-3. Slipping it out in front. Oh, and just goes wide, too. Quinn comes sliding across. Grand still with it, weaving in and out. Defenseman for Bemidji need to get a line change, it looks like. How about Grand going all the way down ice himself? Still has it. Still has it. In the corner. Still dragging it out in front. How about this? Owen still with the puck. Owen just trying to get it back on his blade. He'll go in the far corner with the puck. Knocks it in behind, and he's darn near the end of his ship. He's got to be exhausted out there. Through center. Crookston coming away with it offside. They got it. 5-on-3. Power play for Crookston right now with Paczynski and Gould in the box for Bemidji. Yeah, certainly didn't need those penalties late in the game when you're trying to get a momentum shift going. It just won't work. Coming across the line. Crookston off some skates. Thomas got his stick on that one, too. Guys all alone in front. Quinn with the save, too, and knocks it here to the near side. Kaiser battling with the puck. It's still loose. Gould comes out of the penalty box and steals it away, and he's got ahead of steam. Ozzy with the Thomas now. Cuts back inside. Going to take a short side shot off the side of the net. Picked up by Crookston. Off the wall. Eventually out to center. Knocked away Kaiser. Kaiser still battling and Lossing as well. Paczynski due out of the box in just seconds here as Lossing gives up the puck out at center ice as Paczynski comes down here to the near side. To the middle. Crookston trying to get it up and out, and Paczynski got a piece of that one. It'll be all the way back down ice for Gould again. Lifts it over a blade, still has it. Rossi trying to gain the zone, eventually for Thomas. Into the corner, little toe drag, trying to bring it out front. Well, it's back to Seibel at the point in a long shot. Right on, goaltender, big rebound, picked up by the defenseman. Dragging it to the top of the zone, Clay with a big blast, and that one is gloved down too. 5-3, Bemidji had a lead, 5-3, gave up 6 in a row here. Hendricks. Sherwood off the draw. To the near side, to the corner. Slipping out in front. Sherwood. Round for Clay. Goes rink wide. Van Vink. And eventually Sherwood, a little toe drag. He gets knocked down. And another toe drag. Crookston trying to get a shot on net here. Like under 2 minutes to go in this one. And Crookston still with puck possession in Bemidji's zone. Seibel. Cross for Sherwood. Now Hendricks. Set knocked away and not going to bring it into the zone at all. To the top of the blue line. It'll be Van Vink with it. He tries to back across ice to Sherwood again. And away goes Bryce. He goes high into the corner. Dumps it in. And see what kind of wind down time we got here too. As Williams going to go in to the corner after the puck. Back for Lossing at the point. Lossing got a man in front, and he'll take it in behind the net. Lossing looking to go back to the point here. Eventually, it'll be Gould. Gould takes a long shot coming. That one goes way wide to the corner. Hendricks going to chase that one down. And off the blade of Williams now. Paczynski at the blue line. It's right into a Crookston player. At center. Trying to dump it in. It's Hendricks going back to Ozzie. Kind of lost it a little bit. Backhand try. Nice save too. Left pad from Quinn. 30 seconds to go, though. Eventuality is that Crookston, not Bemidji, is going to be playing Lake of the Woods for a chance to go to the regional tournament next weekend. I, frankly, a little surprised. Had the 5-3 lead, and here's Paczynski. Maybe one last rush here down ice for Bemidji. Loses the puck. Williams after it, back out to center. And that's pretty much going to do it. A little extra pushing and shoving here right below us, and seconds tick down, and Crookston victorious here this morning as we move to the afternoon. They will play Lake of the Woods at 3:15 later on today, again for a chance to go to the regionals for Bemidji. I think we have one game later this week in Grand Rapids, and that will wrap up the season. Just an exhibition game to close out the year. Handshake line, and that'll do it. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here. I mean, Pat Quinn, I give all the credit to Pat here for putting this together with all of his video and audio equipment too. Even bought a headset for me. Good guy, man. That was so very nice to be able to cover this B1 team here this year. I am most likely heading down to the high school tournament for the girls here later in the week, so I will not be able to broadcast next Friday night from Grand Rapids. It's been an absolute pleasure, but frankly a bit of a sad ending here for this Bemidji team. But yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody, and good luck to Crookston coming up here later this afternoon on the PQ Sports Network.